Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're gonna be summoning a lot of shards for Balar, so if you enjoy those, this one should be great for you. Hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, you know what to do. And don't forget you can check me out live each Tuesday and Thursday, where I do free account takeovers for you guys. So if you guys need help with anything, do let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out. Don't forget you can download Raid the right way, and start yourself a new or a second account with my promo download link that gives you 4 amazing champions as soon as you start, and you're also gonna have 24 hours to use one of the promo codes to get yourself another extra amazing legendary champion. Hope you enjoy. Now, let's get into the video. So the Path of the Lost is already midway through, and as you guys see, I've actually banged out quite a few points with a lot of dungeon divers and such. And the event itself, you basically get points for getting artifacts and also summoning champions. It does say summoning champions. It gives you points for opening shards. It's not a champion chase, it's a shard opening kind of deal, and you get 4,500 for sacreds, 1,800 for primals, 750 for voids, and 300 for ancients. And you're gonna notice if these things you actually convert them into money, one ancient shard usually costs you $1, so 20 ancient shards for $20 gives you 6,000 points, whereas one sacred shard, which usually costs $20, gives you 4,500. So even ancient shards are better than sacred shards if we're talking about buying shards. Same can be said for voids, which cost you 3 per, and the biggest point per dollar actually comes from primal shards, because those give you 7,200 points at the price of $20, which is a lot more than $20 worth of sacred shards. So if you guys are planning on buying shards, actually the primal ones are gonna be the most worth it, and even though it's kind of a sin opening primal shards on a non-2x, if you just want to bang this out for the least amount of money, primal shards actually will be the way to go. But if you have yourself a bunch of saved up stuff, sacred shards are still probably gonna be the easiest to actually farm back up if you're farming yourself Ultra Nightmare and stuff. Because if you guys have seen my graphic on how much shards you could be expecting each month out of the game, you do get yourself above 100 ancients, above 40 voids, almost 10 primals, and 17 sacreds. So when we break it all down, sacreds is definitely the easiest to actually farm up, whereas primals are the hardest. But if you're gonna be spending money, primals actually would be the way to go if you want to be efficient about it. Either way, knowing what we know now, let's actually see how many points we're gonna be needing, and I already did a nice little breakdown how much points I will need in a little spreadsheet on Excel, but as you guys see, you are gonna have to go down this route to get your hands on the key from here, or you can go down this route and get the key even cheaper, because as you see here, you do have 7,500 points for this thing first and then the key, whereas here you do not get the legendary fragments first, which are actually kind of worth to get, by the way. So yeah, do get your hands on these if you want. It's not that much more expensive, 7,500, that's a sacred and a half. Definitely worth getting your hands on the half of a legendary relic chance to pull it. And what else is worth is this 30,000 points mythical ore for a complete mythical chance of a relic. Very worth it. So if you do have yourself a bunch of extra shards, definitely would be worth it to bang out 7 more sacred shards for this thing, I guess. Either way, here's my Excel spreadsheet. This is how much I need for the key, and this one is without the ore. If we want the ore, it's 7,500 more, or more like the crafting materials. And this is how much we need for Balar himself, 72,000, but this does require the key, so you gotta get this plus that. And the 30,000, that's for the mythical crafting materials, but like I said, we do actually need to add the 7,500 because I actually banged out the cheapest path here, which is the right one, but the left one, if you want to be going for the mythical crafting materials, you also gotta get that one too. Anyway, let's start banging out shards. I was waiting for the progressive chances to actually switch because the last batch of champions was really not that worth it for me. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with my sacred shards. From these, I just opened myself a Kymar. I'm yet to build him. I do have myself Ancora, I have Theodore, I have this guy, I have all of these as well, but what I don't have is Pythion, and I really would like to get myself a Pythion, and I'm pretty sure I actually fed this guy on the Mikage fusion and such, so I think these are going to be the champions I'm picking up here. 15 sacred shards. I will be picking up a few extra, hopefully, from the clan boss rewards in a minute. But yeah, let's move myself on the right side and let's start banging out shards. First one of the day, let's see what that do. Yellow Jirna, first epic of the day. It is what it is, no need to talk about her too much. All we care about is the Legos now, isn't it? No increased odds or anything like that right now, so it's actually a pretty sucky event to be pulling for, let's not pretend it ain't. But here's the hope. We would like to see some lightning strike for us here for sure, would be amazing, but if it doesn't, honestly, it is to be expected. But at least a couple of legendaries would be definitely very respectable if you ask me. Would be pretty lovely if we see a few. So far, no such luck. So far, just some purple nobodies, if we gotta be completely honest. Nothing really account changing or anything like that. This girl looks kind of cool, but nothing really that important to us. We're already almost halfway there with nothing to write home about. Get used to that. In the end of the day, we are banging these sacreds for the sake of getting the points. It's not so much for the legendary chances, because the legendary chances are not in the room with us right now, guys. Last time we actually blasted through Sacred Shards, we got some amazing rates, like, what was that? 4 Sacreds and like 10, what was that? 4 legendaries and 10 Sacred Shards or something, but still, not getting one so far from these. Kinda on the sucky side, and what do we got here? A second Esme the Dancer. Not amazing, but it is gonna be an extra Faction Guardian for me, so I'm gonna get my Barbarians feeling a little bit more Barbary, but yeah, not really worth talking about her too much. She was a fusion not too long ago. Not a bad champion by any means, but nothing that amazing either. See what else we got. A whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of purple stuff. Sad. Big purple sad. Would be lovely if we get ourselves at least one more legendary, but to be fair, this is the first frickin' Elfrig we got ourselves right now, so that says a lot. That definitely says a lot how bad these rates are. But yeah, let's see. And the last one is gonna be... Drum roll, please. Nothing. Well, that was pretty sad. 15 Sacred Shards down the drain for a dupe fusion legendary from a few months ago. Amazing. Let's get for a little bit of company here. Esme should do him good. Not commission, obviously. That is not meant for legendaries, I can tell you that much. Definitely commissioned a lot of epics, but the legendaries, those are a different breed, obviously. Much rather save those. I will make room for them in the vault. Okay, we just banged out all of our sacreds, so maybe the clan boss is gonna be generous to us and actually give us a few rewards here and there. Yes, sure. Oh my goodness, I didn't attack Nightmare. God damn, I'm dumb. Well, I deserve that. That is the worst thing not to be attacking. Well, Ultra Nightmare even worse, but still pretty stupid. Yesterday I got myself 2 Sacred Shards out of this thing, so I'm not expecting too much, but here's the hope, guys. Lego skill book, pretty nice. Sacred Shard, let's frickin' go. Not bad at all, but pretty bummed that we missed this thing today. Pretty stupid stuff, given we also attack cards, but yeah, it's just dumb. It is just dumb, guys. It is what it is. I even have some extra spare keys in my frickin' inbox, which is also even dumber, but yeah, it is what it is. Here we are. Bunch of extra clan boss teams. Hey, look at that. They're starting offering me Sacred Shards now that they saw we banged out everything. Look at what my new Titus team does, by the way. Look at this nonsense. I did take away some of the better gear on him after the video, but he's still banging out half a billy with no questions asked. Look at that. Actually, even hit harder than the testing video on auto. Kinda insane. Definitely build yourself a titty boy. Let me scroll through the shop, see if player aim is feeling generous with anything cool here. Let's see if anything sparks joy for us. Couple of Sacred Shards with 1 milli silver. That is disgusting, guys. This thing should not cost any more than 40 bucks, and even that's not a great offer. It's just a bare bone offer, but damn, trying to gouge me like that, no thank you. Like, look at this. This is basically twice the amount for $20 less if it's the same thing, so yeah, pretty scummy stuff there. Well, let's move down to our Ancient Shards, see if Pythion pops out of those. Who knows? Already got both of these at +4, so no need to do anything Da Vinci there. Let's just bang out a few. Actually, let's make some room first. Okay, nice and clean. And now let's actually bang out the last Sacred Shard first, because we just got it from the clan boss. Let's see if he was generous to us. Nope, just another lowly epic. Sad epic noises. Okay, let's see them Ancients now. Don't remember if I opened a legendary out of Ancients recently. I think I actually did on the last video, didn't I? Yes, you guys can check. And let me know. Okay, got ourselves one epic. Nothing that amazing. Another Elfrig. Maybe we're gonna get him +4 today. Not that we want him +4, but we might. I'm blessed him. Nice good old blue tax. Nothing wrong with the blue tax on a non-2x event or anything like that. What's it gonna be? Duden. Got Duden. Jurujin, a famous chicken for me. But that guy way back. Never missed him for a second. Check. No lightning? No lightning. Sad. Sad no lightning noises. Let's see how are we doing on the event. Path of the Lost. This already gives us enough points to get our hands on the baller himself. Fun fact, he's actually the last champion I'm missing for my special gift from Chaos Awakes. I don't know if you guys know, but you actually do get your hands on all of these extra rewards if you collect all 4 of the legendary champions from the event. So that would be Grakos, Lemonisi, Poland, and Baller. And I have these 3. Baller is still missing in action. And if you get him, you get yourself a legendary Skull of Trees and Relic, a legendary gem, 3 relic chickens, and a couple of epics, and this cool looking avatar frame. Also ain't nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I am trying to get this for sure. Definitely a nice little bonus. It's not as strong as the last one with the cat's gaze, but definitely kind of worth it. But yeah, let's move down to voids now. From the voids, I can be happy with either of these champions if I get one, but I think I'm gonna go with Warlord. He definitely looks pretty solid. Nice lockout champion. Could help me a lot in hard faction wars. And this void I did feed for that fusion not that long ago, so I don't have any of her right now. And she's actually not bad, by the way. She does have a pretty nice revive with 100% turn meter for a target revived, so that can also be a pretty fun little champion to have. For me, it's not gonna make any sense, but who knows? Maybe some secret room or Cintranos or whatever might be worth it. Either way, let's bang out 40 of these and then start moving down the path, see how it feels. Or maybe 30. I don't know. 30 sounds like a good idea too. Would be awesome if we got a legendary void out of these. I did get myself not that long ago a legendary void, so I wouldn't be too hopeful, but still, given everything else was kind of utter trash, would be lovely if we get some nice little luck on the voids now, wouldn't it? Not amazing so far. Okay, at least we got that. It's something, it's something. What else do we get? What else do we get, Jack? Nothing, nothing. Let's see what this last batch of 30 does. Pretty painful to look at. Azure. Last one is, at least it's another epic, is a Skull Crown. Not the worst champion to get a +4 of. Not the best either, but it's something, it's something. Okay, let's move down the path, guys. Let's move down the path and reevaluate our life choices. Only 115. That means we need at least 10 more voids, probably even more if we gotta be honest, maybe 20. Yeah, let's bang out 20 more. I'm very quick at math, apparently. Let's see it. Here's where the lightning was all along, guys. Here's where the lightning was. Surely top roofs. Come on, man. Odds are very slim, but never zero. One more for the roads. What'd that do? What'd that do? Another epic. Gala. Already got her at the +4. And another epic. Lua. Do I even have a Lua? I don't think I have a Lua. I've never seen her in this screen before, so probably don't. But probably doesn't matter either. Let's just check the shop offers if something better has presented itself in the meantime. They do love giving you better offers once they see you struggling a little bit. But sometimes they also try to gouge you while you're down. It is not beyond them. Nah, I don't see anything better presenting itself. Okay, let's see what that baller do. On the left side, we get kind of the same stuff as on the right side. Here we get a 5-star chicken. Here we got a barrel. Like I said, I am going down for this thing, so getting this thing first is not that bad. You get the same on the right side as well, so basically dealer's choice. I think I'm gonna go on the right side. I think the barrel is slightly better value than the chicken for me, given sometimes I just want to bang out max levels and buy masteries so I can test the champion quick. I'd say getting one of those is probably gonna be better for me. So yeah, let's start moving down this path and move myself out of the way. All these, all those, that barrel at there, that key at. Let's start with baller first and then decide if we're gonna be pulling for the mythical materials today or just trickle it down with dungeon divers. Okay, I'm missing a little bit of the voids. Oops, I almost got baited into going down for the... Oh my goodness, that would have been dumb. Let's just unlock this thing. Getting the soul is awesome and all, but it's far better for you to probably go down this road, guys. Okay, unlocking those, unlocking a little bit of a book, and there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. There, that bad boy. Okay, and we actually have enough for everything right now, so let's just bang out these legendary mats and this mythical one too. And just like that, the whole tank completed, and all it cost us was our soul, guys. All it cost us was our freaking soul. Okay, now they're getting a little bit of offers. Absolutely horrendous offer. Are you freaking kidding me? This thing does not cost any more than $30, guys. Are you freaking kidding me right now with this nonsense? $50 for $30 worth of crap. Oh my goodness. Shameless. Shameless right there. Standard and deluxe. Both as sucky as they can be. Unbelievable. Gotta say, that was super anticlimactic how they rewarded me the champion, like no entrance animation, no nothing, but here he is, the baller himself. He is actually a pretty amazing champion for Chimera Trials. He does have a very nice kit to himself with poisons and stuff, poison sensitivity too, all of that good stuff. So yeah, kinda interesting, and I will be interested to see how this guy performs for me. I'm not sure I will be able to replace Marius with this guy, however, even though he does definitely unlock a ton of extra trials for me with the decreased resistance, with the increased accuracy, with the poisons, with the leech, with everything. Should be pretty awesome, even though I think I am missing some nice support champions to go along with him, but we will see how that go. Do let me know in the comments if you guys want a guide about this guy, how you want him built, and I might be able to provide. Now let's go down to the relic section and see if we got ourselves something nutty. Sadly, I don't have enough to actually pull a legendary relic, but let's see what that mythical do. What the mythical do, yo. 20% chance of the mythical, 80 of the legendary, so let's see me some red. And sadly it's just a legendary Aspect of Seraph. I think I already have one of these. When wearer receives fatal damage, reduce it by 50% of their turn meter, and then fully reduce their turn meter, cooldown 1 turn. Kind of an interesting thing, not gonna lie, but definitely not mythical. Okay, now they give us this power-up section to help this guy get leveled nice and quick. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I guess I will have to wait for my rewards, I think. Definitely the offers became a lot bigger though, like look at this, a lot more offers now, but still nothing really to write home about, that's for sure. I will have to probably wait a few hours for the reward of the avatar, the relics, the gems, all of that stuff, but it is gonna be worth the wait, that's for sure. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely hope you had much better luck than the crap we just saw for me. Literally just a single legendary out of all of those shards. That was actually pretty shameful, but it is what it is. We all knew we did it for the baller, and baller we did. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can check me out each Tuesday and Thursday for free account takeovers. If you want to start raid the right way, download the game from my download promo link and get your hands on some amazing champions right out the get-go. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.